Rufio, I believe you know the music. Of course,
All right. So you've been traveling for a... Actually, this would be the better map to start on. So you and your band of adventurers. This is your party icon over here, of course. Have been traveling for about a month with a Goliath merchant who is making one of the, I would say maybe the second ever run to this logging outpost that's been made by a merchant. You've been traveling with him for about a month. He's a very stoic, reserved man. And you now find yourselves at the edge of this absolutely monstrous forest in the morning. Trees touching 600 feet in the air with trunks larger than many houses you've seen. Even the roots growing out of the ground are larger than the carriage you're traveling in. And as you enter the forest, Boris turns to you and he says, "It's about 2 days from here. We sleep 2 nights and then we get to camp in the afternoon next day."
Aye, sounds fantastic.
Have we have all been traveling?
Isn't that what he said?
It's a clarification question.
Yes, you've all been traveling.
Okay.
Are we traveling together or?
Yes.
Yeah, like, are we just happening
You
to
are
be
all
together
officially
traveling, or are we together as a band?
You have been a group. You have done at least one mission together as a group.
Okay. What was? And you said the Goliath's name was Boris?
His name is Boris Stolskinaya.
Sure.
Here's Boris.
Here.
Shit, fuck. I'm good.
You good? All right.
Yep. I just forgot to get a notebook. You know, it's fine.
Yeah, I don't.
It's cool. I don't take notes ever.
I will forget everything if I don't.
I do.
Well, that tracks for you.
Yes, you're learning.
I was gonna say you're learning.
I learned very quickly, Doris.
Don't call me Doris.
You don't have to.
Learn very quickly, John.
Right here.
I know.
There's not another imposter.
I know.
Doris, John in here.
I know. I just wanted to fuck with him.
I mean, I call John Baker.
Yeah.
But
it
he's
works a
gone
little
by
better
Baker
with
forever.
him.
Baker's
Yeah.
funnier than Doris. Doris is like Doris Day, like you're trying to ask for some old lady.
There's nothing wrong with Doris Day.
And this is not, but I'm not Doris fucking Day. Also, not a lot of people get that reference anymore.
Fair. Rufio, what is the Goliath's name? Sorry.
Boris.
His full name
Boris?
is...
Or just Boris's. What is his full name?
Boris Stolskinaya.
Okay.
So yeah.
And he sort of takes out a map as you get to the edge of the forest, and he's like, "This red line, they tell me big cat there. I'm not worried, we have 2 donkeys."
Well, meow, that's a good mashup.
I don't know what Man in Keg says. Is he normal like this, or he not talk words?
Yes, it is hard to understand him sometimes. He doesn't like to speak up all the time. Isn't that right, Craig?
You just hear him beating his head against the barrel.
We just kind of let him do what he wants.
What do we see?
So you see massive
John.
trees and with John,
Yes, character descriptions.
Oh, character introductions. Yeah, duh.
Yeah, we haven't really done character
That's-
introductions.
Sorry, I
You
had
just said
I
we
had
were
been
together.
watching other people play D&D for an hour and got confused. Also, as the DM, I already know all the characters. Yes, character introductions. What do we see, Craig, as he turns to you, remarking about you being an odd fellow?
The
Ruby, you
name's
can show
Craig
the
and a kid.
images.
Yeah.
I wear my ancestral armor, made from a barrel. Yes, this picture existed on the internet.
What's
I
the
have a very
internet?
bad accent, but I'm Craig and a kid. Yep.
Weapons are
I
obvious
have
weapons.
obvious armor is that it is very keg armor. And it's strange. It looks like the keg was a little bit smaller at some point and then got broken up into bigger pieces for the armor. And he's got this just like this barrel-ended maul, that two-handed maul. That it's weird because the wood that the armor and the maul are made of is there's something different about the way that it looks. It doesn't look like any standard wood that you've ever seen.
Okay. Does he have
And he's
an
got
obvious?
a red beard and
Does he have an obvious scent? Like
cognac and
Was it-
cherries.
yeah, were the barrels was the barrel ever used for doing something else, or was it always designed and used for armor?
Well, that's something you guys will have to find out.
Oh, that's
through
fair.
RP.
That's fair. Because that
I
would be
have that
interesting. If you're
planned. I really
It would be
do.
really interesting if you're like, well, I smell like fucking cognac. Actually,
I don't want to
This
go
barrel.
into Craig's childhood just yet.
this barrel was aged in the finest vintage.
fair.
So yeah, I have no
All right.
idea how old he is. I didn't think about that.
What makes it look different? Is it like a luster or a sheen or the way the
It's
grain
like a-
looks, or
It's lustrous, and it seems like it's so lustrous it would be glossy, but it's almost a satin finish instead.
interesting?
Cashmere almost, you could say. And it has this sheen where it goes from like a chocolatey mahogany color to almost stone in appearance.
Cool.
Interesting.
And there's also every once in a while you'll see runes glow gently at random places in the armor. Particularly if we've ever had combat in that last mission, they may have seen one of these runes flare up during combat.
Awesome.
Nice.
That's Craig and a keg.
Well done, Craig.
Is that good enough for
Yes.
you, Ricky?
Yeah. I know what your character looks like, but the other players don't. That's why. Awesome. You want me to go next, Rufia?
Yes, please.
All right. So yes, my name is Zaden Malagorn. I am a pale elf, fairly slender build. Show the image. I have pale white hair that almost is translucent. You can see I wear some sort of medium type armor like scale. But you don't see any like obvious, like I don't carry a sword or anything like that. I do tend to carry many different tools for foraging or hunting. But you've seen me often with a large tome that looks very old. It has these blood red sigils on the front, and you'll see oftentimes Zaren will page through it, and you can see that there are almost like this geometric patterns within. Um, you have seen him cast arcane magics, and yeah, similar to Craig, but less functional, I think. He has various like almost sayings that are like inscribed in various bits of his equipment, um, sort of meant to ward off evil spirits, if you will. Um, I think that is good for description.
That works. Tell us about Serafina.
So, Serafina does not have a last name. The Fae took it. That's what I'm going with. Serafina is a half elf of point. My brain just stopped working. This is fun.
I get it.
Spotlight tends to do that.
Yeah.
It's probably
Serafina's
thirsty for a Sprite.
Show the image review.
is
Yep.
half elf who has she's slender, about 5'5", blue eyes, brown hair with purple streaks. Has a whimsical nature to her. Openly discusses that she spent time in the Feywild, and often is seen with her trusty weapons, her dagger and her short sword. As well as her familiar that she has, Oliver, her Tressum. Appears to be somewhere probably around her 30s. At least that's how long, like, it's been since she was born. But spending time in the Feywild, she aged a little differently, so she looks to be a little bit younger than she probably actually is.
Cool. And Ophelia.
Hi.
And
So, Ophelia is a fairy. I think she is absolutely precious. She has hair and an outfit that reflects part of her name. Her name's Ophelia Foxglove. She was born, created on a spring day when a foxglove flower opened up. And that's how that happened. And then she was eventually given the name Ophelia by a certain like group of people. It always happens with fairies that they get named by like humans or something, and that takes on like a secondary name for them. So her full name is Ophelia Foxglove. Her armor, it has a little bit of leather elements to it, but she always covers it up with leaves and everything. And she prefers to be itty bitty, because life is just probably better that way. And I imagine her to be about 5 inches tall.
sure, it's tiny.
It is very tiny.
Very itty bitty.
You could fit in
So-
Craig's
Cool.
keg.
I do not think she would
Comfortably.
like that, Craig.
It's
I
quite
feel-
stinky. No.
I feel it is very stinky, and I do not think she can breathe very well there.
She could ride on Ollie.
Could, and she may. She does like a good bit of. She's a rabble rouser. So-
Just be careful that Ollie doesn't try to bite you because, you know, you are small. So
What
I
was
might
Ollie
mistake you.
again?
So trust him.
he's
He's a
a
Rilix.
Okay.
Yeah, he's what Rilix was.
Gotcha.
But Rilix wasn't as cute.
Rufio, can you assign my token to me?
Oh, yeah, I thought. What the hell?
Yeah, he's an orange Maine Coon that flies, which is terrifying.
Oh,
Yeah, that is terrifying. That's big.
He's
That's,
a big.
that's as big as a flying monkey from.
no. You should have it. Here. Can you move Craig?
Okay, now it's pulling it up.
Okay, cool.
It wasn't pulling up my character sheet or anything when I did
Weird.
It's because your token wasn't on the scene.
that. Oh, well, okay.
Or you didn't assign it in your... No, I know what it is, John. If you go to the players in the lower left, you have to assign a token to your user configuration.
Boom.
Yeah, there you go. Now it'll be bottom left.
All right. Boris is, well, this red line, these red line, I can't get back into fucking Russian.
Yeah, keeping the accent straight is going to be hard.
This red line.
Nope, that's not it.
This red line.
Vodka.
Closer.
This
Vodka.
red line.
Vodka, red line. Red. There you go.
Vodka.
Need to roll. See this red line right here. We will camp right before it. That is big cat territory.
Do we know anything about this creature? What have we been told?
They told me he will be what is animal called? He's like, if I were to stand on top of cart, about that tall, I think, but has long neck. You know of?
This sounds like giraffe, maybe. I think I
I
saw.
don't
him
know
zoo in
giraffe.
Valencia. About I don't know.
Brontosaurus!
Don't
the
know
fuck is the name?
Brontosaurus, Vandira.
Ah, Brontosaurus, that's my cousin.
Has weird like flat feet for walking on soft stuff.
Sounds
What-
like my cousin.
What is
Big
the
hump on back.
Yep.
Ki-
Yep. Keep going.
I think
I
they
thought
have those
doors
down.
were- Go ahead.
No, go.
Nope, I lost it.
Sorry.
Nope, not you. My brain stopped.
Yeah, me and if I've always acquiesced to whoever else is talking.
They're not
'Cause that's
from
what you do as a GM.
They're not from our continent.
Oh, are they from the
they from our
Galore
plane?
region?
They're from East continent. He like flips through his maps and points to this map. He's like, not any here. And he like points off to the side of the map over there.
The cat we're or you're
No,
talking of other
I just
thing?
talking of size. Yeah.
Okay.
I used
saw
to have a
one.
cat in my cake.
So
happened
Big
to it?
Kitty.
It's embarrassing. But I farted and it died.
That
That's unfortunate.
I sure
See,
do
the
miss
more
him.
reason Ophelia should not be inside the keg.
Good old
Probably a wise
Poopsie was a
decision.
fantastic kitty.
I am sorry for your loss.
Serafina just
Thank you,
brings,
Makash.
just like keeps Oliver a little closer to her.
they also say Kitty has sort of like skull inside your head. Has extra skull outside of head.
I am not sure what you are talking about. Are you talking about my kitty? Or the kitty in the woods?
Big woods
The one we
kitty.
are hunting.
Ah.
I
Craig.
sure it not bother.
We're hunting.
Yes, we are hunting this. No,
I thought we were camping.
I thought
Well-
so too.
we are camping, and then I thought we were hunting this beast.
I thought
Were
we
we
were
going-
camping somewhere where the beast was not, and then the goal was to go somewhere where the beast was to get to something else.
I slept
I
through
was told to
orientation. Would you
bring-
like to remind us why we are going here,
I
Mr.
was told to
Boris?
bring adventurers with me to lumber camp because men disappear.
Oh, sorry. Men disappearance. Yes, I forgot. It has been a long day on the road.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we begin camp? Are you actually using that, Rufio?
Oh, that's awesome.
I just started doing it while you were doing stuff earlier.
Awesome.
I was gonna fill it out because I do
That's
like it.
fantastic. I love
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
This is a lot to do, though.
Oh, that's cool.
Be careful, because you hit escape to get out of it, because I keep closing out of the fucking program to get out of the journal or the map,
I
the
see.
quest screen.
Hey.
But
Why the
Jay
music
goes in
change?
and out because it hit the next song in the playlist.
Oh, okay. Usually it's like on point.
I'm not driving
it's
this
not
cart.
you. Yeah, I
I'm not
know.
driving this cart. I just put in my peaceful playlist.
Yeah.
Here.
Put in the other playlist.
Okay, sure.
As we go into the forest, I would like one person to make a nature roll, one person to make a survival roll, one person to make a perception roll, and one person to make the other roll that I always forget which one it is.
Stealth.
Serafina will do
Doesn't need to be stealth.
perception.
Yes.
If it's stealth, Serafina will do
Yeah,
stealth.
let me look at them all just.
If anybody can survive, it's
I
me in
can
a
do-
cave.
I can do nature. I am very well versed in traveling through forests like this. Are you ready for a review?
Perhaps I could
and
use
the
athletics.
last one, yeah, we can do an athletics.
Yeah, I'll do
Okay.
athletics.
I'll
So-
do perception.
There can always be some need for athletics while on a trip.
Yeah, I need to change my
On
dice
your character
color.
sheet under attributes, you have your list of skills. You just click on the name and it rolls it. 14
Great.
for nature.
Okay. Serafina, 7 on perception. Craig, a 5 on athletics.
What are we still
and
missing
then
for
a
Ophelia?
survival would be
Sur-
great from Ophelia.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it up. It made me
see?
reload everything
That's
again
what
for some
he
odd reason.
said.
Oh.
Dude.
Thank you.
I tried
You're
so
like, we
hard
can
not
see
to
your
do
I was
camera.
thinking it. I was thinking it.
Children.
Okay,
I-
tell me how to get to it again.
C.
I assume John would say it.
Yes,
Attribute.
and then
Dude, I'm trying to be polite. There, double dose ladies presents.
Uh-huh.
John, you know me.
All right, I don't give a fuck anymore then.
Rachel's my
Survival.
bestie. She's used to it.
Perfect.
Very true.
My mind's been in the gutter for my entire life.
Same.
Yeah,
Rachel lives with me. She knows.
yeah. Like 20 minutes ago when y'all were talking about screws, it was great.
God damn it! I was hoping you wouldn't say anything.
That was
Guys,
a
it's
very
screwed
practical
around.
conversation.
It was.
Listen, the first thing you said though was, "What's your favorite screw?" And my brain immediately went to the gutter.
Oh, I haven't tried that one.
Okay,
I'm not sorry.
Listen. This is serious time now. We are about to enter into a very dangerous forest.
Very dangerous.
We are with people that we have only been with a little bit, so we do
Yes,
not know
trust
each
no
other's
one.
strengths and weaknesses.
I often don't trust people.
This man
Good.
is wearing keg as armor.
That's
You
not the
guys-
strangest
so-
thing I've seen.
You do not actually know each other. I thought you were a group.
We were a group
know-
once.
Well,
That was
Listen,
This is a
before
loose
he
term.
slept with my wife.
You are making some assumptions here, Boris, and some may be correct, some may not be correct. Only time will tell.
It is seems accurate, but needlessly worthy.
Horace,
Hello,
listen.
nice to meet you. Huh?
Your name not Horace.
Boris.
It's
His
it's
Boris.
name
not
Boris
Boris.
with
It's
a
with the
B.
B.
No, it's
Like
Horace.
boy.
I remember.
Or bastard.
I got a brain like a steel trap. It's Horace.
I don't think it is.
Craig, little Craig, what is it you'd like to say?
I just wanted to say your name.
Well
Alright.
No,
said.
but seriously, let us take camp.
So, as you start to
All of
travel
our fucking
into the
accents
forest,
are fucking mixing.
yeah, they're going all over the place.
It's great. I love it. That's why I
As
decided
you
not.
as you enter into the forest, Serafina, you are honestly so overwhelmed by how like insane this forest is that you can't focus on anything. You don't even hear these like loud footsteps as the rest of the group before you see it. I'm so stupid. Why is it not in here? Oh, there it
I mean,
is.
That
As-
tracks. It's so different from the Feywild.
We're in like the super redwoods, right?
Yeah, you're in the super
Oh.
redwoods. As you see
Forest,
this
forest.
monstrous
Craig, your mother!
elephant, this monstrous elephant rhino type creature, just sort of like calmly, peacefully walking in a herd through the forest. Eating on the grass, nibbling on like very low branches and large bushes, things like that.
Had to do a double take. That looks like my cousin.
Is that? That doesn't look like a cat. Is that supposed to be the cat?
I do
don't
not
think
believe
so.
it's cat.
It doesn't have any fur. I don't think it's a cat.
Confirm, I do not think this is cat either.
It's
Do-
cute.
That is an adjective,
Like a
yes.
chunky baby that they all say is cute, but it really isn't.
It's so cute.
This is like 15 feet tall or 10 feet tall.
Let me look up. Actually, I should check.
Like if it is large size, then it is like 10 feet tall.
No, it's
This-
larger than that.
Oh, so it's like elephant.
Yes, it's like
Yeah.
elephant.
Does this creature, do we know if this has a name?
The people of the logging camp call it Thunderhoof.
Thunder.
How ominous. You think they're
And-
tasty?
It seems fairly peaceful, no?
Precisely.
I was-
Easy to hunt.
I was told not to give my concern to them.
I think we should just let it be. It's not harming anything.
Batu's hungry.
We have
Just
rations,
you.
don't we?
These rations are stale.
Greg, do you think you can eat all of this creature by yourself?
We only need one. We can leave the rest for the crows.
We don't need to kill them. They're peaceful.
It's a sacrifice to dinner.
I am
think
not stopping. You can try to kill animal. I will continue.
I
You'll be
think
on your
this
own if you do.
would be a big waste of time and effort, Craig.
All right. You don't understand the appetites of a dwarf.
Aren't you? I don't know. We can go. I ran out of retorts.
Very well, very well. As you continue through the day, it's going pretty cleanly. You see those thunder feet again. But as you're getting close to nighttime, getting ready to find somewhere to camp, you see what appears to be one of the younger Thunderhoofs from a group blocking the path, just completely limp on its side ahead of you.
Shh. Be careful. Could be a trap.
I do not think these creatures have need for trapping us, Craig.
You underestimate cats.
This is
It's
not,
not
a
a cat.
That's not what I'm talking about.
The cat would just eat the endangered animal instead of leaving it as a trap for us in,
Just like
clad
I
metal?
said. You do not understand.
I could see the cat injuring it and then not killing it because it was just for play, but I do not think this is trap.
This
as-
is trap just for play.
As you're getting closer, you do indeed start to see a large wound on its side that has been clearly opened up with bite marks.
Can I get close enough to like inspect it?
Yeah, if you want to. It's blocking the road. You will have to get that close. And, you know, it's up to you, I guess. You can choose not to.
Craig
Of-
pulls out
of-
his maul.
Ophelia, can you give me a assistance?
Sure.
I just want to look and see if this creature, perhaps we can see what caused it, or if this is you know, not long for this world,
You want to put it out of its misery?
if need be. But I don't think this creature has, you know, I don't think it is danger to us.
No, but I'm up for that if you want to. Death is
Yeah.
a sweet release at the end of the day, you know?
Oh yes, I forgot. This is yes, let's go
Ophelia?
look. If we need, well, my problem, Ophelia, is if it dies here, it is in the way of our
We got
cart.
Craig, don't we?
Craig is not that strong, Ophelia. I understand it is hard to understand.
Craig is already
comprehend-
trying to move it.
Yeah,
you
he's
see?
doing poorly with that 5 athletics. Oh,
This
Craig, your
is-
stats aren't in there because the stats you sent me weren't correct.
So can
Oh,
we?
off by 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, well, I think Aurora. Yeah, I think. Oh, that might be what it is. It probably. Oh, you probably entered the stats and then it added the racial. I'm guessing. That makes sense.
Anyways, let us see. And if we can gather some information for what caused this, because if something can do this kind of damage to this creature, they might could do this sort of damage to Boris, and Boris is the one
I
that
would
knows how to
not
drive
like
the cart.
that.
Shush,
Yes.
Boris, you're not in this conversation.
I don't want to die.
Come.
I'd like to move the.
So yeah, can we
thing.
use a combination of like nature and medicine to see like what kind of creature, anything we can get about the attacker? And
You
what caused this?
absolutely can. Nature and medicine were the exact 2 I would call for.
Sure. I've got better nature than.
And you can
medicine.
totally talk. I'm just gonna say, like, I feel like lots of times players try and avoid just saying like, "Oh, I'm good at this." You please just say it if that will get the roles decided. I'm good at nature. I'm good at this.
Yeah.
I'm good at medicine, so
I also put her character into this, so I was
Yeah,
pretty
that's
certain
true.
she
You
was.
know what everyone's good at, right?
Yeah. So I'll roll nature. You roll medicine.
I like the mystery. Figure out what they're good at over time.
12.
12 nature.
did it not do it? Give me just a second.
Yeah.
New game. Who dis?
Oh no.
What the fuck?
Oh no.
Earth Nat 1.
God damn. Well, it can only hopefully maybe go up from here.
So yeah, Zarin, as you and Ophelia are investigating and checking the body, trying to find out as much as you can about it, one thing is just so incredibly obvious that even Ophelia notices it, is that there's clearly one big bite in the middle, and then there's some smaller bites on the side. And as you're sort of looking over the body as well, you see that like in the big bite in the middle, you see some of like the animal's ribs, and they are just like cracked and shattered. As if it had taken this like blunt force trauma.
Yeah. It appears. Do you see where the bone here is broke? Yes.
I can't see much past yikes.
It seems something very large made substantial contact to this creature. So that's fun. Good. On that note, I think it's a goner.
Yes, it's very dead.
Oh, I thought it was still living, or like
No, it's
almost
dead.
dead. Oh, okay.
You know what? Let's say it is. It's hanging on with some breaths.
Yeah, I thought it was like
Yeah.
gently breathing.
Yeah, no, yeah, it's breathing softly.
But yes, I think this is Goner.
If it needs a quick death, I can do that.
Just testing my dice.
To see what they look like.
Yeah. No, to see if
could...
bonus was right.
Oh, right. I thought it was to make sure that they were wooden.
It was.
Yeah.
But also
Well, can we move it off of the track, maybe? Do we think? I think it is only Craig that might be any use in this.
Yeah, Craig, with a
he's
12,
there, like trying.
You're pulling and pulling, but even for this being a clear juvenile, it is hundreds and hundreds of pounds. It's very heavy.
Gosh, damn it!
You think this might weigh as much as 1,000 pounds?
Somebody give me the knife. I'm gonna cut off the head.
Do you promise to give it back?
You hear
The
this
head
small,
or the knife?
You hear this small
The
cry from
knife.
its mouth, Craig.
I take the knife and
No, I haven't given it to you yet. I was asking if you're
Okay.
giving it back.
yes, of course. I want to do the mercy of, you know.
A swift death? That's kind of my specialty.
Ah,
I'll trust you if you want.
no, I'll cover its eyes. You could probably guess where its throat needs to be cut. It's pretty long.
You know what else is pretty long?
I don't know
The
if I
pause
want to know.
between the joke and the punchline.
Very well, end this. While he's
right.
doing that, Rufio, can I
Yeah.
collect a small blood sample?
Of course.
So, Craig goes up and does like the thing on the eyes while he waits for her to go and slit its throat.
It rolls a 21 on its look cute. It is proud. It has these giant eyes. It is begging for life.
What
What do I roll
need-
against that?
It's a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom saving throw. Oh shit, he did it.
What do I need to
You
roll?
can
to-
see that this is past saving.
It's okay, Serafina. It's okay. We
What,
send it back to the earth.
what do I need to roll to take its life?
Advantage because I am
Attack with advantage, yeah.
Okay.
Just roll it twice. You should be able to just roll it without a target if you just from the
Uh-huh.
character sheet.
Where is that on? I'm using
From the
my
character sheet
dagger.
itself, yeah.
Boy. No, that's not what I wanted.
Fuck.
Yes.
Craig strokes its head as
With the
it-
crit, you swiftly and what you believe painlessly end its life.
And silently, because it doesn't
And
make any
silently.
noise when cutting.
Yes.
Have you done it yet? You just get it over with.
It's done.
Oh. Well,
Its massive
Perhaps-
body blocks your path.
See, taking its head did not do anything to help our cart get past Craig.
we didn't cut its head off. We ended its life and its suffering.
Okay, well, we still have the same problem.
Perhaps. But at
No,
least
no,
we've got
no,
a good
no,
deed.
No, it's not perhaps, Craig. There is problem. Cart
We
is
go
on this
around.
side.
It's very easy.
There is no path around.
All right,
You
I'll lift
think
the
you-
cart.
Zaden starts like chanting this like
He goes to try to lift the cart.
kind of
You
like
start
nursery
tipping the
rhyme
cart
of
over.
soothing.
Uh-huh. What are you doing, little man? Do not tip cart over.
I lift the cart. I bring
You're
it
not
over.
lifting shit. That is not how this works.
That is not what it looks like. I am lifting much.
You are going to push it over on side. Break my fucking cart.
I'll break your fucking face.
Do not break his coat or his face. We need
Why?
both
One of them
them.
needs it.
Just get the big animal out of way.
Well, why don't you do it yourself?
He like sighs annoyingly, and you see him like unhitch the donkeys from the cart and starts tying it around the body of the animal. Here, you help pull,
Craig watches.
little man.
Greg is
Hey.
a bastard, I think.
You need something. From such a wee little man who can't move shit.
I mean, the donkeys are pulling, but they are having some trouble.
Craig, will you just help the man so we can continue?
Aye, fine.
Don't understand his hostility.
He's just like that sometimes.
Craig half-heartedly tries.
This is we sleep with dead body if we do not get this moved.
Can we eat it?
Fine, I do not care. They clearly other animal eat it already. Must be good.
But
Camp
other
it
animal,
is!
other animal did not finish, so I do not think this is good. He
Or
whole
other
other
animals
side.
might be here.
He took one bite and
He-
said, "No, this is not good."
I concur with Ophelia. The other animal might still be around. Maybe we interrupted its meal.
Roll again with advantage, Craig.
What's the fucking advantage again? Controller
Uh,
alt.
Either it doesn't really matter, right? Because if it's we can
Yeah.
just see which one is higher.
12 plus 17. All right, you are now able to move it out of the way if you want to.
Okay, it's alt, not control.
Yeah.
A for advantage.
A for advantage. Do you move it out of the way, Craig?
Aye.
And yes, I think
You see him
Ophelia-
like start trying, and he looks over at Seraphine, and he's like,
There's like a route that it's
Uh.
sort of stuck on, and then you're able to pull it out from there and move it over this little lip and get it out of the way of the road.
That's what she said.
Sure.
But yes, I think Ophelia is speaks some truth that this creature might still be in the vicinity. So
I'd eat it if it was like this, and I was as big as you guys. Why wouldn't something else eat it?
Maybe something else wants to eat us.
in my experience, this is always true.
My experience too. There's a lot of dangerous things out there.
Oh, whoops.
Well, whatever we face, we'll have to stand up to my hard wood.
Was that a
Alright.
euphemism?
Don't encourage him, Serafina.
Of course not.
You
But it's in my nature.
you know that's what he wanted. You know he's phrased that in a specific way.
I don't care.
What the fuck?
It's just my ancestral wood.
Yes,
That was
is your
definitely a
ancestral
euphemism.
wood. You made wood with parents, I understand.
That doesn't sound good.
That's quite a weird description.
You said ancestral wood.
Ancestral.
Ancestral.
And
Inc- incestuous wood.
incestuous wood. A very hard incestuous wood.
That is disgusting. You are a gross person, and I do not know if I want to continue travel.
Well,
I-
not my fault you're an idiot that doesn't know what ancestral means.
Boris, I
It
think
is-
you will be okay, for I do not think you are related to this one.
This is true. Thank God.
Wunderbar. Let us go.
Where? You may camp for the night
All right.
on the edge of the Crash Cat's territory, and it's fine. You don't got to worry about it. You're in the safe part of the woods.
Cool.
You make it through the night, but one weird thing does happen as you're setting up camp. While this whole time you usually just see Boris kind of like cuddle up in some blankets and roll over and go to sleep, like basically still like sitting up in his spot most of the time. This time you see him sort of take out like some candles and like a little wooden altar and like what appears to be like a picture, and he seems to like light the candles and do a little ritual and pray over it.
Does the picture or the ritual like look familiar? Like, is it a common custom or?
Roll. You travel a lot, so you would roll some sort of check. History.
History, nature, or sorry, history, religion, nature.
History. I think history.
Nope.
Oy.
8.
No, you can't tell what it is. Just seems like he seems to be praying to something, and it's like a picture of a person, from what you can see.
Interesting.
As he sort of finishes doing that after about like 10 minutes, and he has this sort of somber look on his face, and then starts putting everything away.
I think Ophelia's gonna go up and go, "What you doing?"
Is something very personal to me. You foretell me something about your group, and I will tell you of this. What was your only adventure together?
We were not supposed to think of it or speak of it ever again.
That
Is
unfortunate.
avoidance, Craig. You need to face your problems.
Not my problem. I wasn't the one that said that we shouldn't talk about it.
No, but
I'm
you
all
are
for
the
avoiding
reason.
problems.
You are the reason why we don't talk about it. For what you did.
Oh, yes, because the little one wasn't actually a baby.
Wait, sounds better if not actually, baby?
See? Don't know what that means, but yes.
In general, if bad things happen, it's better if not to baby.
Ah! Aye.
What
Steve,
happened on this? You kill baby? You kill
No,
not
Cra-
baby.
it was a halfling, not a baby, Craig. I keep telling you.
It was a baby.
Fuck.
It's weird for
It was like
dwarf
half the
to be-
size of a halfling.
He was
That's
a
a
short
baby.
halfling. Short
I don't
halfling.
kill children. It was not a child. I don't kill
He had a
children.
beard.
Yes, means he's
Or
not
some
baby.
sort of fuzzy mustache. I cannot remember.
Hey,
It was hard to notice after his head was smashed with keg.
and what did the baby do to deserve this?
Not baby.
What did not baby do to deserve this?
I think
Who
Serafina
sent
can tell
you-
it best. She is the one who found him after all.
Ooh. And
Serafina.
You found this not baby. Man
This
pretend to be baby, get away from crime.
The
From
small
my
halfling.
understanding, is that
Ophelia.
correct, Craig?
Well,
it was a halfling that was not doing great things to babies. It was stealing
Oh,
babies.
God. Stealing babies.
The baby stealing halfling.
Was he working for someone or just he collect babies? Like when you find him, his house full of babies? Seem easy to find. Lots of crying. Smells of poop.
I believe the babies were being used for other things.
They were making they had these wheels. They were making them crawl on to like generate power of some kind.
seems inefficient. Babies are terrible at.
But they are
trolling.
small. But they are
They-
small.
Is that? Why is that important?
And you put like picture in front, so they go towards it.
Interesting. Seems like
Cat and rabbit, same thing.
these were. I don't understand. They were what was? Did they have goal? They just steal baby to put on wheels?
They stole babies for blood.
This was more of a like kill first, ask questions later, but we couldn't really ask
Okay.
questions because he was dead.
I see. You just.
He
I
made
see.
a glit paste on the floor. His head, at least.
It is.
At least we didn't get to ask questions because Craig kind of like jumped the gun. Whatever
He
that
seems
is.
to be that type of person.
Man kills babies.
You don't always have to. You can
Kill the person that kills babies?
No.
yes.
I'm not-
Yes, you do.
Just because
Zima?
something is just because something is dead does not mean you cannot ask questions anymore. As we saw when Ophelia asked questions after they were dead. You were too
So
busy.
you're telling me to
you
kill
were too,
people more often
You were too
first.
busy
No.
reveling in your fucking shirt. Jesus Christ. It's just skin colored. She stood up and I was like, wait, what?
It's not skin colored. It just looks that way on the fucking camera. It's pink.
What color is your skin?
Peach.
Paige.
Paige.
But yes, Ophelia,
White.
what
It's fucking pasty.
you asked questions as I was helping Craig clean the blood out of his keg. You asked him 5 questions. What were they? Yes, you.
Ophelia?
Yes, Ophelia. You can speak with dead for your cleric, and that is on your class spell list. And it is 2nd level spell, which is something that I think you would enjoy doing, is talking to people after they die.
Probably.
Great setup.
And it's 3rd level, but it is okay. You can cast it once this time.
Cannot
Pretend it
cast
is-
speak with dead.
Shut up. Shut up. Pretend it is 2nd level.
No.
Damn it. You had scroll of speak with dead.
I feel like you're making a lot of assumptions about Ophelia right now.
I feel like we are making up story altogether.
Yeah, you can make something up. It's okay.
Yeah. We're kind of making up the whole story, so
Yeah.
I'm just following along.
it's
So
improv.
add to the story.
I know,
Yeah, add
but
to
I
the
want
story.
you to be part of story,
Right.
not follow along with story.
Perfect. Sounds great. Ophelia was definitely there, and she was about killing the dude.
My kind of cleric.
Very straightforward. She was like, "Yeah, I was there."
Did you ask him questions as Zarin said?
What questions? And this is my first time playing anything outside of Bard, so this is
Uh-huh.
just general question. What questions would I ask? Like, what would?
Well, in the story we've set up,
Mhm.
we talked about how he was stealing babies for their
Okay.
blood.
It was a
Potentially.
halfling.
It was a halfling. I would think you might want to ask questions like, were you working for anybody? Or are there any
Okay, fair.
surviving babies anywhere? Where are they? Like stuff like that. You know? Just as far as the story that we set up.
Yeah, sounds great. First one is: are there any surviving babies out there?
And he said,
Everything you see here is what you see.
That's an excellent answer.
The response you got.
That's a terrifying answer. Oh my god. Can you be more vague?
sounds That's how
I
secrets dead
can.
work.
Question 2 used.
Gotta be careful.
Was there a reason that the babies were being stolen?
Why would I tell the people who killed me?
That's fair. I'm gonna look back at my group and be like, I don't know.
How do you
What?
want us to dispose of your family?
Say again.
I said, how do you want us to dispose of your family?
That question. Perfect. Thank
You
you.
don't do. I don't care. I'm dead.
Just shoot something. What's your favorite color?
No!
Green.
Ew.
Were you going anywhere?
Yes.
I was going to ascend in power with the help of the Hag of Plenty.
And then he falls down to the ground dead.
Is that hag or hat?
Hag.
Cool.
Rufio, what is the name of the new campaign?
I don't have a real name for the campaign overall.
Well, I need a notebook name.
Oh, call it
Brakenwood.
Brakenwood then. This server is just not called Brakenwood because there's already another Brakenwood server.
So yes, we found out that he was using the baby's blood to appease a hag.
What?
I have a question.
Yes.
Being that hags usually have connections to the Feywild, would Serafina? Is there a check that I could do to see if I know anything about this hag?
Yeah, you can roll a history check.
Arcana 2.
Or Arcana? Yeah, that would work.
We'll go with Arcana because that is better.
Too warm for that hoodie.
Hey!
Ooh! You have heard of her. But the odd thing is that, like, in general, like, what you've heard about her isn't, like, very threatening or scary in terms of, like, what you've heard about hags in general. She seems to be sort of like a weaker one from what you understand. But she does have, like, this weird ability where she seems to be able to, like, multiply things.
Okay.
You know, it's not infinite, but it's faster, like, reproduction than many other people can do. With, like, even, like, whatchamacallit, fabricate? That spell,
Okay.
if, yeah.
Yeah.
So like can multiply like food or potions or things of that
Reagents,
nature.
things like that, yeah.
It's
Okay.
It's the Jesus power.
Yeah,
Turn,
she
like,
has...
one fish into like 100.
Yeah,
Okay.
she has an individual weakened Jesus power.
Mhm.
But yes, Serafina was very startled to hear this name, Hag of Plenty.
Yeah, it doesn't really fit her description on like doing something for blood.
Maybe she was using, I don't know. There is, depending on the kind of blood, there can be very potent effects you can do.
Yeah, but with babies? It just doesn't make sense.
It does
Well-
make sense, actually.
Babies have very peculiar properties. They have no... They're like blank slate.
So,
Right.
like, these treadmills the babies were on, were they, like, spiky? How blood factor into baby walking?
Horace, there was no... Ah, damn it, Horace.
Boris Craig.
I know.
But
Well-
he has been ended, and hopefully this hag will not find enough blood for whatever she wants to do.
Yes, hopefully not.
I can't wait till we're not with this NPC anymore and my accent doesn't keep getting fucked up.
Now, as you have told me your story, I will tell you mine. He holds up the picture. This is my wife, Anya. A year ago, to this day, she went missing in the Entalas forest. Yeah, continent map. Activate.
Okay.
She went missing in this forest over here.
What was she doing so far from Valsenia?
Oh, that is not our homeland.
Is that not where we came from?
No, it is. Well, that is
What is
not
the,
where
what's
they
the
come
fucking,
from.
What's the fucking city name?
Oh, the city name is Vandira.
Vandera. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah, there's two characters over
yeah.
the top of it. Because I put everybody's characters from where they're from.
Yeah, I figured.
On the continent, yeah.
So what was she doing in Talios?
We were there visiting some old friends. But it is weird. We were camping a night on the way out. And I went off to pee. I am coming back, not even far from camp, and I see her get up, calling out my name, Boris, Boris. And she starts to run off in opposite direction. I call out to her. I know she can hear me, but she still say, I'm coming, where are you? And run in the opposite direction. I don't know what happened, but I could not catch her.
Does that sound familiar to any of us?
Did I what would I roll to check and see if that's
Insight.
if I recognize that as a changeling or fey folk?
Oh.
Arcana or religion as a cleric is often good for stuff like that. Well, actually, no, because it's weird. Religion for clerics is odd because it feels like you should have it skilled, but also it's not a stat that's important for clerics.
Yeah.
It's so annoying. Can
Arcana?
I'm gonna change fucking wisdom to or religion to wisdom on your character sheet.
You should be able to do that, right?
Yeah, it's really easy. Da 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 da. There we go. You can roll religion with wisdom now. If anyone would like to sort of think about if they've heard of anything that might relate to that, you can argue a roll for me and roll it.
I'd like to insight check his truthfulness in the story and his forthcomingness.
Yeah. As you're looking over him, you can see that this is very clearly the most emotional this man's ever been. He looks very vulnerable for being this. He's a fucking Goliath. He is huge, and
But does he seem
solidly
like
built?
he's back?
No.
Okay.
Only
Seven.
tears.
Would this again be Arcana because of Fae?
Yes. If you're thinking is this a Fae thing I know about, then yeah, it would be Arcana.
Is he sitting down right now?
Oh, not as good.
He is sitting down, yes.
Greg walks.
We got a
over.
7 and a 9. Unfortunately, you two are not able to think of anything that this could be off the top of your head. Zarin, are you going to roll? You're into monsters. Okay.
Just for giggles.
I'm
not trying super hard.
You unfortunately don't know of much. You've heard of a few monsters that you've heard of monsters that call people's names to get them to come out. You've heard of monsters that are imposters, but you've never heard of something do what this did,
Mm-hmm. Well, Greg walks over to him and he puts a hand on his knee. It's okay, son. Let it out if you need to. We all suffer loss.
Thank you, little man. You're a good keg. And he like puts his giant hand on your shoulder, and you see him like start to cry more.
Oh, there. Craig looks back at the group. He's like, anybody else? I only got so much sympathy.
No, you're doing great. Doing great, sweetie.
So, Boris,
Yes.
how far from here were you?
It was in a different forest.
That is
Well, like, how many hours travel?
Oh.
like weeks and weeks, Craig.
Yeah,
This is
weeks
not
and
a short
weeks.
journey.
Are you plan on going near there sometime after this?
I'm not sure, but I promise you, if we are ever in the area, we will investigate.
Insight check.
Craig's being
Seraphina,
serious.
Seraphina leans over to Ophelia and is like, so he speaks for all of us now?
Troubling.
It's like the royal we, you just kind of roll it in there and they feel like it's better.
Oh no.
I'm more of a solo agent. This soul as a group is kind of new for me. I've only worked with one other person before. And he was an archfey, so like that was a different thing.
Are they like dead now?
No, he's still much alive. He's like my best friend. He's great. I hope to see him again one. I mean, I know I'll see him again one day, but I can't. Yeah. Anyway,
My best friend died 33 years ago.
I wasn't even born then. How old are you?
Yep.
Okay. Fascinating.
How old is yours? Live to fucking be? Isn't it really old?
You're muted, bitch.
This is not a universe where like elves live forever. Dwarves can live to be. They are older than humans. They can live to be like 120.
Yeah.
Okay, Craig's like in his 40s, late
It's
40s.
It's just
Okay.
that history and shit makes no sense when elves live forever.
It really
Exactly. So Craig is like literally just exactly past his prime.
doesn't. Yeah.
It's like
So-
the youngest you could be in being past your prime, that's where Craig sits.
You can't like tell though because it's covered with the keg.
Well, sometimes you do see him dangling from underneath. He's got keg truck nuts.
Mhm.
Except they're nuts.
The angle of the dangle is in direct relation to the heat of the meat.
The fuck was that accent change?
He's Scottish
I don't know.
now.
But it was funny, apparently.
Oh, cool. We have Find Boris's wife as a new quest. Cool. You saw Rufio. You can make like tick marks underneath. it.
Yeah, I'll set those up later in more
Yeah.
detail.
It's a lot. I
Uh-huh.
tried doing it for us, and I was like, it's so much to write.
It's a bunch of writing. It makes you feel like a dumb little fancy boy writing it out.
Yeah.
Dumb little
Yeah.
thing. I like
It
making
does.
it all up on the fucking fly.
That's what I
I don't think I
Um,
did that bad on my campaign, but
no.
anyways.
But you you comfort Boris and he's able to get to sleep. If you'd like to set up a watch, you can, but Boris has assured you that this is a safe part of the woods.
Craig's gonna
trust
keep
that?
first watch.
I would like to
Roll an insight check to see if you can trust it, Seraphina.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, I thought. Oh, did Ophelia
No,
say
it's
it? Sorry,
Ophelia.
Ophelia did.
I did.
Oh yeah, Ophelia, you say it. You roll an insight check to see if you anything in your memories can. You remember that this is supposedly not in the Crash Cats area, but you just saw clearly a fucking animal that had been attacked by one.
Craig, you
while
said you're taking first watch.
I'll take first watch. I'll take second and third if I have to, but I
I'll
don't
take-
trust this area.
I'll take third. I like watching the sunrise anyway.
while we're like getting set up and stuff, Rufio, I'm going to ritually cast blood print with the blood from the Thunderhoof.
Okay.
Which basically it's just like a DNA testing.
I see.
It's
What
just
information? Yeah. am I
nothing.
supposed
It's
to
just
give
like
you?
if we come into contact with it again, like you can
I see.
tell like what it's from.
Okay.
You get
Sure.
the creature's kind, but you know.
Okay. Yeah. It's a
monstrosity or whatever.
beast.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah. All right.
Oh, actually, no. Got it. Got it. I am going to ritually cast Augury.
What did that do? Click it. Put it in the chat.
Click it.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Whoa.
Oh god damn it.
So
Omen for
the
otherworldly entity
possible
about specific
course-
within the next 30 minutes. Okay.
yeah, so
Sure.
the course of action, as I like set up my ritual circle and everything and pull out like all of these like sort of occult looking charms and sort of like hang them up like across little strings on little like pedestals. And the question is, do we need to have everyone stay up through the night?
Okay.
Like, do we need to
Wait.
put every like, or watch is okay sort of thing, right? Or do we need to keep like super vigilant?
Craig has already started on the super vigilant path, and in his super vigilance of patrolling, he walks straight through the ritual area and kicks over everything. But yes, he just, not do that again.
No. Fine. Craig,
What?
this will be remembered.
What? What did I do?
You'll know what you did.
No.
Good-
Oh.
Good, good
Oh.
night, Craig.
Oh.
Good night,
Ooh.
Craig.
He
Yep,
just keeps
I'm done.
patrolling.
Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, you go to sleep then, unless anyone else wants to do anything else. Is anyone keeping watch other than Craig?
Seraphina's taking third watch.
Okay.
So
4 watches is the standard. I
4
think,
watches
right?
is the standard? Or
Right.
is it 3?
It depends on how many elves you have.
I thought it was...
Yeah. Oh, right. Wait, but the half elves don't get special sleep though, right?
No.
No.
No, they
Um,
don't.
But what,
I mean,
what
I've-
does a fairy get?
Trance, I think. No.
No,
Not-
fairy doesn't get trance.
Oh, okay.
No, it's just elves.
Wow.
Fairies get fly, and that's it.
Right.
Um,
Flies pretty good.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, I'll sleep first. And I'll be awake for the second 2 watches, or the second watch, third watch, whatever. Because I only need 4 hours.
Okay.
I will take whatever someone else isn't taking.
I
Alright,
will take
you're-
whatever the last watch is.
I'll take
Fourth
third
watch.
then.
Okay.
So I'll take 4th.
Cool. Let me just check one thing. Okay, cool. So first watch is Craig. Give me a perception check. Here.
Oh,
8.
yeah, call for one.
Yeah, I'll call for it. It's the die right next to the chat, right, Ricky? The big one.
No. Don't.
No.
No, that's what broke. I don't want to do it now.
Oh, I see. Oh yeah, Epic Roll broke it. We shouldn't do Epic Roll, right?
Yeah,
It
until I
broke
can test
Foundry
it and
earlier.
figure it out.
Yeah. So yeah. So you roll an 8 on your perception. Guess what, Craig? All's peaceful. Seems like Boris was telling the truth.
Is that, what?
All
what happened to the body? How far
All
away
quiet
from
in the western
body?
front. How far are you guys from the body? You're
Yeah.
probably about 2 miles from the body.
Did I salvage it? I was
Did you
making.
wanna
I wanted
carve
to, yeah.
stuff from the? Yeah, give me a survival check for carving from the body. Shit, you do a great fucking job. What were you looking to get?
Like some flank
Meat?
steak, kind
Yeah.
of.
Oh yeah, you're
Like some
easily.
primo meat
Like
cuts.
here's the thing: the skin's super tough, but if you just go in through where the bite mark already was, you're able to get in there and start slicing pretty good.
Like melt in
Uh,
your mouth, buttery.
you find it feels like this meat has been fucking tenderized. It has been pulverized.
Perfect.
Yeah, you're able to trim off like the bitey parts and get some steaks, some nice like steaks.
So I would say that while I rolled an 8, I was actually mostly cooking the steaks or a
Okay.
steak.
Sure.
I got hungry, and once Craig gets hungry, things gonna go to shit.
You find it to taste very gamey, and the aftertaste it ranges from unpleasant to peculiar.
Unpleasant to peculiar. Okay.
You just don't. Yeah, it just doesn't seem very tasty.
I have to have some of this for breakfast too.
And you make it through your watch. Next up is second watch with Zarin, right?
I think
No.
Ophelia.
Ophel?
Yeah.
No, Philia was 3.
Sure.
Or do you
yeah.
need 4 straight?
It doesn't matter.
Doesn't
I'll
matter.
do-
All right.
Yeah. I'll be up for the
Yeah.
just the last one.
Okay.
10.
Again, all quiet on the western front.
Okay. I'll wake up.
Nice. Nice
Ophelia.
place. Ophelia, give me a perception check.
Hell yeah! Except that was an insight check.
It was an insight. But I think
Damn.
it's the same number.
What did I need to do?
If you have perception.
Perception. Yep.
Yeah.
That was my bad. Sorry.
It's okay. Yeah, it's the same number. You rolled good.
You rolled
and
great
then-
either way, so.
Yeah. So Ophelia, partway through your watch, you don't see anything, but you feel this like coldness, almost this like heaviness of the air fall over the camp. You feel like almost this like wave of like paranoia hits you for a second. And then you hear this voice in your head speaking in Sylvan that says, "Why are you here?"
We're just passing through.
Do not interfere with what is happening.
I'm trying not to.
We'll be watching. Just try not to get in our way.
Just let me know when I am in the way, I guess.
You will hear the warnings. Don't worry. And then you hear what sounds like this burst of tree bark, like almost like an explosion. And out of the corner of your eye, you see this sort of like flash of like color, sort of like dash like this huge distance in an instant, and you can't see it anymore.
I'm immediately gonna walk over to Seraphina because she's next. And with my tiny little fist, I'm gonna start just shaking her shirt.
What? What? Get off!
What the?
Why?
Someone just talked to me.
You sure it wasn't the voices in your head?
It was a voice in my head, but also other stuff.
That's normal for me. What'd it say? Anything interesting?
To not get in its way. and that there would be warnings when we would get close to being in their way. And then colors and trees exploding.
I should say color is the wrong word. I shouldn't have said that. More like a very large, lanky shadow.
Ooh, shadow people? Even worse.
Shadows aren't necessary. I mean, shadows are like home to me. So is light.
Well, you
Sounds
can wake
familiar.
up and you can do this now.
Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Oh.
dive into Oliver's fur, and I'm gonna go to sleep with the cat.
Oliver is with me.
Well, now it's your turn.
Oliver is with me.
He's staying
I
up.
was sleeping in his fur still.
Good morning, Serafina.
Let's get a perception from both of you two, Zarin and Serafina.
Yep.
For the last watch.
No, I am very distracted.
Zarin got nothing.
Very distracted.
Did you get
Serafina.
enough rest? Yes.
Oh, sorry. You two talk first.
Did you get enough rest? You don't seem like you're rested. I mean, you don't really have to sleep, do you?
Serafina, you should know this from your
I do.
mother or father. I do not know which, but
Father. I don't know
Your
my
father.
mother. I don't care to know my mother.
well, your father, I am sure, did not need to sleep as long. We don't. Elves do not technically sleep. It is more of like a meditation or a trance.
That'd be nice. I wish I could do that.
Yes, it is very convenient when you're on the road. It helps you not get caught unawares as much.
That's very important, not being caught unawares. Bad things happen when you're caught unawares.
Craig lets out a massive nighttime fart.
Okay, so let us make a deal for between us elves. If we do have to sacrifice someone and leave them behind, I think it should be
It's Craig.
Yes,
It's Craig.
okay.
I agree.
Very good. I'm glad. I think Ophelia will be on the same page as well. She did not seem to like his olfactory assets.
So Serafina, you can barely hear it over the loudness of Craig's fart, but you hear this similar like woody explosion that Ophelia told you about. And when you look in the direction, you can't quite spot anything. You do see like a shadow move once or twice, but then you too start hearing this voice in your head in Sylvan. He's like, "Do not interfere."
What should I not interfere with?
With leaving Craig behind. I thought this is what we've been talking about.
With
No.
we have started.
What started?
Well, the adventure, and then
Shh,
we
not you. There's someone talking to me in my head.
Why are you here?
Excellent question. I'm not really sure. I think we're supposed to find some people. Why are you here?
To keep the people we have collected.
You've collected people?
We must collect so we can protect from
What are you
something
protecting?
worse than us.
Do these people go willingly?
You don't hear a response.
I don't like being told what to do.
Neither do we, so stay out of our way.
You just told me what to do.
You have quite the attitude.
Thank you.
You should work for us instead of against us.
Well, what's your offer?
What do you seek?
I want to find my father.
Child's play, if you help us finish our plan.
What's your plan?
We must bring back our father.
Oh. That's kind of like me. I mean, my father's not dead, though. Who's your father?
Oh, God. Our father. Oh, shit. 1 second. Isn't that name, actually? I looked at the wrong thing.
He's mysterious. He goes by many names.
Uzarel. His name is Uzarel.
Uzarel. Would I know that name?
You can roll another check.
Arcana?
Yes.
I'll take that.
You've heard this name before. You know that this is a pretty fucking evil satyr who has definitely come to this plane before and has been killed, and you know has it makes sense that he might be plotting a way back, but he's known for poisons and fear.
And fear. Huh. It's an interesting name.
Yes. And he will make your blade deadlier than any other can.
Oh. Wait, I have a question. I kind of already have a pact with someone. Is that going to be a problem?
Say the name of your pact.
I don't know if I trust you just yet.
Then we will have to see.
Will I hear from you again?
You will hear us if you get in our way.
Fair enough.
And then you hear another similar woody explosion and
Whoa.
see a burst of shadow away. Actually, roll another perception. Are you like looking for him while you're talking, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just
Yeah,
kind
roll
of
another
like...
roll another active perception. And Zarin, if you want to like look for whatever she's looking for, feel free to as well. If you think she's just being crazy, of course, feel free to do nothing.
Yeah, not great.
I assume she's the only one that hears this, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you
that's
see her
fine.
talking to, or I guess, are you talking in your head or are you talking out loud and in your head?
Both.
Okay.
Faye.
Yeah.
Hey, Craig farts intimidatingly.
Okay. No one's scared, but they are disturbed.
Yes.
It makes this weird like echo effect in the barrel. And it's a real slapper. All right. So,
I got 11 on my perception for the shadow thing.
as you're looking around, just due to the amount of time you have for like the briefest of seconds, you see this tall, lanky, dark figure standing by a tree.
Yeah. Yeah, I needed
Gross.
that tonight.
Serafina like squints at it. Are you what's in my head?
And it blasts away. It seems to have this giant
Bye.
smile on its face as you ask that question, though.
Bye.
Bye.
That's very Don't Starve. I love it.
Hey Zaren, did you have a voice in your head?
Actually, I'm changing his name. Sorry.
The creature's name?
Yeah, his name is Bitey. not
Dan.
Slim.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the satyr's name.
No.
I would be very surprised if you changed the satyr's name right now.
Why?
Because of reasons.
Okay.
I assume you did it on purpose.
What?
I'll talk to you about it later.
Okay. Sure. Now I'm confused. Is it because of another thing that I changed?
No.
Okay, then I don't know what you're talking about. I'm excited. All right, do we need to go soon? I know Rachel gets sleepy around this time.
I'm
I'm
enjoying myself, so I'm down.
Doing okay for like
Okay.
the next 30 minutes, and then I probably need to start my nighttime routine.
Okay, sure.
Okay.
So, yeah, you get through the next watch and you wake up, and Boris, contrary to usual, actually seems to grab some extra ingredients and starts cooking for the whole group.
I want to ask Thorin if he heard that voice too. Did you hear that voice?
No, I did not. Just you talking into the darkness. Did it say
It was a
anything
cool voice.
Did it have
Yeah.
anything interesting to say? Were you talking out loud?
I was.
Okay. You said a few troubling things.
I do that quite often.
Yes.
Anyway.
I would, in my experience, entering into agreements with things you do not understand can be very dangerous. So, I ask you.
Oh, in my experience too.
Yes, so maybe
Oh.
some caution might be needed on your part. But no,
I
I
learned
did
that
not
the hard
hear
way.
any. I did not hear any voice.
Oh, Geraldina.
Can we kill him?
Oh, not quite.
I can make it
yet.
swift.
Yes, but unfortunately, none of us are able to move Big Cow out of center of street without him.
But he didn't even do it well, yeah, I guess he did. It just took him a really long time. Anyway, this voice told me some cool stuff.
Okay.
But we might need to we might also need to watch ourselves because they're trying to bring back this evil satyr that I forgot how to say his name.
Uzriel?
Uzarel.
Yeah. The Uzrael? Yeah. They're trying to bring back this guy, and I heard about him in my time in the Feywild. He's not a nice dude.
Who, the satyr?
Yeah. He's evil, and he deals with poison and fear. And he's been killed before, but he keeps coming back, and they're trying to bring him back now.
Who is
And-
we?
Not we,
Or-
they.
Or they, that's what I meant. Who is they?
They is the voice in my head. They kept saying we, so there must be more than one of them, but I only heard one voice.
And what were they doing?
They told us that we need to not get in their way and that they're stealing people because they need those people to be able to bring back their father, which is the evil satyr.
Isn't the missing people the reason why we are here?
Yeah. This is gonna be difficult.
So you cannot appease two masters at once.
Well, I didn't
Not when
agree
you-
to them.
I know, I'm just bemusing.
My master's not a bad master, though. And he's not really my master. He hates when I call him that.
I appreciate your excitedness, but I was referring to the person that we got hired, right?
Yeah.
To the person that hired us for this job, not for your own personal
Goal?
things. Yes, your own shit.
I don't have a lot of shit. But yeah, no, I get what you're saying. We just need to be on our guard because spooky voices, which while can be fun, are spooky. And there was this guy that had a lot of big teeth and he was a tall shadow. I saw him for a second. That was the voice that I was hearing in my head. But we might have complications up ahead.
Did you eat the mushrooms that we passed by in the forest here?
No, I don't really do shrooms.
Did you collect any of those mushrooms, Aaron?
No, I'm just trying to reconcile. I would much rather not have to deal with shadowy creature that talks to you in your head. If this was a joke or a
I feel like I
hallucination,
heard it
that
too.
would make things easier for me. That is all
I
This
I'm
feel like I
point-
saying.
heard a voice in her head too.
At this point, I'm starting to wake up, and I'm hearing like the bickering going back and forth. And then I see Seraphina. I'm like, "Did you hear it? Did you fucking hear it?
Yeah, he talked to me too. Did you
What
see
the
him?
fuck?" No, thank God. I saw a flash of him, but like, no.
He's got big pointy teeth and he's a tall shadow. And I think he had horns. Horns are cool. But yeah, he talked to me too. And he said the same thing to me, not to get in his way. Or their way. Did he say their way or his way?
He spoke in plurals.
Well, I was asking Ophelia.
Oh,
but-
sorry.
Oh,
My
did
bad.
you say something about being horny?
No.
Oh, good. Going back to sleep.
You do that.
You smell potato pancakes frying up, Craig.
Oh, never mind.
Rufio, go and trigger a long rest.
Yeah.
You know how to do that. It's in lower right by the player list.
Oh,
you know.
right. I forgot
yeah,
that.
Yeah, no, yeah.
I forgot to
Uh,
click the players in for it.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It disappeared. There we go. Do I need to do pets as well?
No, not really. But you do.
Okay.
It auto did it with mine.
Okay. Cool. There, we're doing it again. Alrighty.
My stats should be correct now.
Cool. All right. And you guys load up and start moving again on the day. And when you get to about mid-afternoon, you're having lunch. You actually see another one of these Thunderfoot herds just off to in a clearing nearby, just calmly eating.
They're so majestic.
Cute.
Perhaps we could use them as bait.
For what?
Kitty, kitty, kitty.
We don't need the kitty. We need to go do our job. That we were hired so we can get gold.
But what if the cats are the problem?
Well, we need to get to the
think if-
location of the problem first to figure that out.
And I think if this cat was the cause of the disappearances, there would be more, how do you say, blood and gore and,
Carnage.
you know, terrified people running around from Giant Kitty who is attacking everyone.
Do you think we
This
could
is
pet the
known.
giant kitty?
Oh dear God. We are
I
going
would
to
li-
die
Perhaps.
in this forest.
I bet I could ride it.
I would like 2 people to make perception checks and 2 people to make animal handling checks as you start going by this herd.
You fucker.
Perception for Seraphina.
I'll do the other perception then.
I've gotten in the habit of automatically clicking after rolling dice in Baldur's Gate that I'm double clicking right now. I just need to make that point.
So Zarin, as you're sort of like looking over through the like seeing the herd looking over, you notice that the herd is starting to like bunch up. And like some of the larger ones are like starting to make these like calls to each other.
What do they sound like? You peaked your mic.
You did. Can we hear
Yep.
that again? No,
Nope.
that didn't
No.
work.
Your mic's not picking it up, man.
No.
No.
I think you blew your mic. I think you blew your fucking mic.
I can talk now.
Yes.
No, we
Yeah.
can't hear you.
John said yes.
Damn you, John.
Sorry, I was being
Cheryl said
appropriate.
yes too. To be
Yeah,
fair.
but so yeah, you hear them making these sounds, and you see sort of like them moving more towards the ones on your side, actually, toward the road. Not road, trail.
Do they sound distressed or just like?
You're not sure. You don't. I guess now that you're noticing this, roll in animal handling.
What does Craig think? With his
Craig,
11?
with your 11, you do notice that these animals seem, like they're acting
Hey.
weird. You don't know
Like
much
a
about
little
herd animals. You
agitated?
live fucking underground.
20.
But like, yeah, you would know. You would be like, yeah, they don't. It doesn't seem like happy animals would be doing this. Yeah, they seem a little agitated. Yeah, Zarin, though, you do think that this is some sort of like a lookout call, some sort of warning call that these larger ones are making.
Everyone be on guard. I think the big animals are spooked by something, and if something can spook 20 or so monstrosities like this, then it could pose a very big danger to our party as well.
And as you're still going by this area, Zarin, as you're watching, you think you're pointing this out to everyone. They're all watching more closely, and that makes me ask for another round of checks from everybody to get everyone involved.
Perception?
With what?
Everyone do perception actually this time. Your eyes worked so much better this time. Yeah.
Mine work worse this time.
Thank God.
All right. But yeah, Craig and Ophelia, you both notice that like there's like definitely a building anxiety, a building like stamping of feet and movement in one direction, and it looks like this group is about to sort of like break into a stampede in not straight in your direction, but your cart is in the way of where like a herd would have to run to move quickly.
We might need to get out of the way.
What's
Quick!
happening?
To the side, into the forest.
And Ophelia, as you're sort of like looking around, trying to see like where you can run, where you can hide, up in one of these trees on a branch that has to be about 100 feet high, you see this absolutely massive muscular cat with this skull helmet with these like gnarly tusks growing out of it.
Absolute
Just
unit.
pound, just
Art's
ready
bottom
to
and top
pounce.
teeth connected right there.
Some of them are.
Love it. Was this AI generated?
Yeah, guess what?
That's fantastic.
I had to make it less muscular to make it this. It started out more muscular than this.
It's pretty fantastic, though.
Yeah.
I mean, John, so mine and Cher's character art is both AI too.
Yeah, apparently, according to Rufio, you can't do that with Dwarf in a barrel.
It didn't work.
No, it doesn't.
Right.
Does not compute.
You might be able to do it if you use like
That
real
picture I
stable
have?
diffusion instead of using like Bing AI like I was. Yeah, like a smarter service.
I'm just so amazed I found the picture I did.
It looks like a dwarf wood marine.
I did the best I could for your token, John. I tried.
Yeah, and as you are starting to flee and find cover, you hear a different crunch than the one that you heard earlier. As you hear its claws grip into the tree trunk as it leaps off of it, hurling itself at a young Thunderhoof as the group starts to stampede. And you just hear this sickening, meaty thud as its boned helmet head collides with the Thunderhoof and takes it down in one hit. As you then see two smaller ones still about 5 feet long, run out from behind trees and start eating it.
Two smaller
That's
cats.
efficient.
2 smaller cats, yeah.
Oh,
Ophelia is
That's a-
horrified, but also deeply fascinated.
Same with Seraphina.
And everybody roll
Craig's
either
already got
a dex or strength save as these thunderhoofs stampede around you.
Oh, definitely a dex.
oh. So for saves,
Yeah.
on the if you just
Can I
click-
give
if-
you different ones?
No, I'm just don't
Oh,
call
okay.
for roll.
Right.
On your character sheet at the bottom, there's a mod and a save, and if you click on, or if you just click on strength at the top, it'll ask you, or you can click on the right number, which is your saving throw. One or the other.
We want ability check or saving throw?
He said save.
Save.
Oh, this does not bode well.
No, unfortunately, in the wake of this stampede, I need to roll
I mean,
in for
Ophelia
Boris.
can just fly up.
That's true. Ophelia can just get away easily.
Yeah.
Boris rolls a 19, so he's really helping out here. Zarin, as you're trying to figure out where to get, Ophelia flies up. Craig and Seraphina, you both sort of like duck behind the cart, and Craig and
Rolls into a fucking keg.
Craig and Boris, yeah, you're both sort of like keeping the cart stable as Seraphina's able to pull Zarin to safety with her.
She would.
And as the stampede settles, you still see this giant fucking cat and its 2 kittens devouring this young Thunderhoof.
2 kittens, you said?
Yes.
I no
They're
longer
still-
We
wanna
must
pet
kill the
kitty.
mother and breed the kittens.
I no longer want to pet the kitty.
Oh,
Can we kill the mother
the creature's
Why?
thoughtful.
so that we can take the kittens?
What are we gonna do with the kittens?
Train them. Armor them.
They're
They
already
are
Train
armed.
them.
Craig,
They're
You
already
need-
armed.
And they could be further armed.
I think we just let them do what they're supposed to do. Like, this is, the whole circle of life thing.
They're gonna come towards us at some point. There's no way we can get away.
If we just let them do their thing, maybe they won't notice us.
Perhaps we should set up a trap. Just
get in the fucking cart. What are you doing? Let's get out of here.
I'm in the fucking cart.
He's loading stuff up, and he sort of like whips his donkeys, trying to get them to go faster, but they seem unfazed by this whole experience, and just keep trotting along at their normal pace.
They're,
Craig,
jumps into the, does a sick ass backflip and jumps in.
sick ass backward.
Now, if I could get a survival and nature and perception check for finding a place to sleep for the night that is safe.
What was
That's
that?
right. I only have 3 checks.
20 nature.
Okay, that's good. That's less good.
I'll go perception.
All the options that have not been taken.
Double. Just
You can
roll
help-
one of the other 3.
Yeah, you can help Craig with his survival or Seraphina with their perception. You can grant assistance to either one of those.
Let's go with perception.
Boom.
Well,
All right. Let me roll Boris's. 11. All right. So as you're going along, Zarin, you're able to stop these people from picking a really bad, indefensible spot, but you're never able to find something that you think is like that safe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no good option here. Only
Like
avoiding the
you find
bad
some
ones.
thick bushes, but that's about it as far as like a wall goes, and like a tree trunk.
Gotcha.
All right, we rest here. I think whoever stay awake. I am not good at that. I am big heavy sleeper.
I'll do
Alright.
fourth watch again.
We'll do the same one because it's fine.
Sure
Um,
thing.
What are
Craig is
we-
very tired.
humans are very tired now, too.
I'll take second watch.
I'll take first.
That's fine.
All
Do
right.
3.
All right, let's get a first watch perception roll.
Hey.
Hey.
24. So as you're out looking around, you again hear this voice in your head. It says, "You continue on your path. I know what your goal is."
I told you that we're just passing through.
Does everybody hear it?
No,
No.
Okay.
and it's speaking in Sylvan, so only 2 people in the group can understand it anyway. And this time you do actually see the monster, which I will show again.
Oh, okay.
What big teeth you have.
If you seek to help us instead, which will save your lives, bring us the head of the wolf.
Where would I find this wolf?
That is something I cannot tell you.
Okay. Can you tell me what you are?
We are your allies against the oldest evil.
What's the oldest evil?
The king with no crown.
Does the king have a name?
That is his name.
That's very long.
Very few know of his coming, except for Uzarel. We have started to try and make friends. You can help us too.
Would Ophelia, with her cult background, know anything about Uzrael? Like, would it
Roll
say
a
anything about-
history, yeah, or religion rather. History, yeah, religion. 21. Yeah, as a follower of Otoptera, you've heard a lot about these other gods, and Uzarel was an incredibly devout follower of the evil god Exorex, who was also in the poison and fear domain. And similar to Otoptera, they seem to much prefer like psychological horror to actual just straight up killing. It's like they really like seeing people suffer. But you've never heard of them, like, while being opportunistic, you've never heard of them like acting an altruistic way ever to like stop something bad from happening.
Cool. What would I... Can I like insinuate, like, I know who Uzrael, that word, I will get it down eventually. I know who your master is. You can trust me. Tell me more.
What do you wish to know?
How you say that we're getting in your way and in your path? I don't. What is your path? Is it a strict path? Are we on the path?
We must grow our forces. You have come to stop that.
I thought we were just coming to look for some folks here, to be honest.
It is not about what you thought, but about what you do. You should do what helps us. And much like your friend with the swords, Uzurel will make you powerful beyond your dreams.
What if I'm pretty okay where I'm at, though?
There is nothing you seek.
Pretty content.
There are secrets that he knows of your god, that vulture, that your cult does not.
You've piqued my interest.
Then bring us a sign that we can trust you.
Do you have preferred signs? Offerings? Besides the wolf head?
Oh, the wolf head will do.
The wolf head is the main, yeah.
You're welcome.
You know,
Like,
the
I
wolf
you
head
can
is the
offer
main thing I
games like
want.
X, X, and
we
it
can
works.
We can talk about extra payment later.
We can handle the recruitment on our own. The wolf head is unfortunately a problem for someone else. You will bring it to us. Once you have it, you will know how to find us. Goodbye.
And blast off the tree.
Sleep well, friend.
Oh gosh! Oh my god!
And the rest of the nights seem to go quietly.
Yay.
Craig
Survived.
missed his watch.
Oh no. Boris wakes up. Any more weird things happened last night?
Yes. A lot of weird things. So many weird things.
I make food, you tell group. Oh, Fifi.
She won't fucking stop trying to get up here.
She's such a sweet little devil.
Oh, she's precious.
I'm sorry, she just clawed the shit out of me to get up there.
Oh.
And you see,
My
yeah,
cat right here.
you see Boris start dicing up potatoes and onions and salting them up and starting to fry stuff again.
I start relaying all of this information to anybody who is waking up at this point because I am flabbergasted.
Serafina is listening with rapt attention.
I had the weirdest dream.
So do,
Oh, so weird.
so do
Are you
we-
going to go ahead? No, you go.
You go.
Nope.
No, you go.
Mm-mm.
This is more your story than mine. Go for it.
Are you going to share the dream?
Sure. There was this big, tall black creature.
Did he have sharp teeth?
Hey, maybe.
Like a piranha?
I don't know what that is.
Maybe they're only in the Feywild.
What's that? Is that on the
Right.
ground?
No, it's a different plane. It's kind of like this plane, except everything's inverted. And it's never night there, it's always like sunset. This sunset, right? Or is it sunrise?
So strange. There's not even a sun on the ground.
I always get those two confused.
On
I
the
think it's
ground
always-
and
I think it's
sun.
always sunset. Yeah,
Twilight.
but like, yeah.
It depends on
It's
where you
always-
are in the Feywild.
Yeah.
Because like
Okay.
different regions of the Feywild are like themed in different ways, right?
Right.
It can be pretty wacky.
Yeah.
But it was just
I'm just not really sure. I feel a little woozy. And my armor has been humming kind of strange.
does it do that often?
Hey. sometimes it can be a little bit attuned to odd things. Or when I get a little horny. But that's beside the point.
Well, I
I'm no
don't.
longer interested.
Well, I don't think you should ally with evil satyrs if Boris has opinion in say.
I mean, I don't think we should ally with Evil Satyr either.
It sounds like we have a choice. Yeah.
Bring the
See-
wolf head or don't bring the wolf head and continue on this path and possibly piss off shadow creatures.
We don't even know what the other side is. Do we want to know the other side, or do we want to believe these creatures? Is that what we're planning on? Because it does sound to me like these creatures have knowledge of something greater. Maybe something greater than this little mission of ours.
I mean, they potentially could, but I've learned that you don't want to align yourself or make a deal with someone until you've gotten to know them. So
I think that is unnecessary in some occasions. And sometimes a little blind trust can go a long way.
or sometimes blind trust can turn you into a slave.
And sometimes blind trust can keep you in a gag. Think about that.
That was weirdly poetic, and I don't like that.
As you find yourselves pulling up to the lumber camp as it's starting to get dark out. And that will be where we end the session, as
Yep.
it is 10:30.
That was a beautiful scene. I
was
rather
great.
enjoyed that one.
That was so much fun.
I'm so glad. Yeah, I really love the RP, everybody.
I'm trying to get the accent somewhere.
As soon as Boris leaves, it'll be easier. Okay?
Yeah.
Boris is like the midway point between yours and mine.
yeah. Oh,
Yeehaw's
man.
what you hear, and yeehaw's what you're gonna get with me. Sorry.
This is so
Yeah.
weird to me because
I knew that there
knew
would
what?
be accents, so I was like, I'm just gonna go with no accent. Like,
You said you were gonna do one.
I said that I might attempt British, but then I said that I was gonna go more Luna Lovegood-esque.
Well,
I like
everyone-
that.
Everyone who has things to say will have a name if you mouse over them. And
Oh.
people who are just filler do not have a name if you mouse
Yeah,
over them.
so this is a common thing that me and Rupio do, is these like really generic looking guys like around here. They are
Yes.
generic NPCs. They don't exist in the world except to
They're not really real.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
to
they're-
fill out a map.
They're the guys where like you go up and be like, hey, how you doing? Like, "Arr," you know.
Hey!
Like,
Hey, Chad.
How you
Yeah.
doing? Work.
yeah,
There's
pretty
another
much.
Emperor's Gate today.
But it's common like visual
I
language
used
for
to
us
be an
is just
adventurer like you.
those
Yeah.
guys. They're not real people.
These are not real people in any scene, basically.
And I took an arrow to the knee.
But good session, guys.
Yeah, good session, everybody.
That was fun.
That was a lot of fun.